Hello everyone, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to pull an energy card to set the tone with the Lenormand Reverie. We have the Universal Golden Tarot for the read upright, and then the Mini Rider-Waite for uprights and reversals. And we're going to roll the die as well. This is a general reading, so don't force every message to fit if it doesn't. And if you want something more specific, my information's below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD also out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check that out. I've already pre-shuffled the decks, but I will shuffle a little bit more, and let's set the tone with the dice. Let's see what energies are coming up for Leo. So we have the 11 here, which can be the 11th month. It can be the 11 of the Justice card, which is Libra. We have Cancer, which we just did a long reading with. There's a lot of profound energies that came up for Cancer's read. It was definitely more positive than the energies I've been getting the past few days, which is just in general for everybody. And then we have Jupiter here, which is Sagittarius, and expansion. All right, so Cancer, Jupiter, the number 11, which also comes up as the Divine Mother. So a lot of mother energies there. And Cancer had the Empress or Taurus in the middle of their read. So it's definitely a lot of Gaia, mother energies here, of abundance. And then balance of the 11 and the 69, which the Cancer symbols like 69, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is offering of time, money, and effort, or a new life. And then the expansion of Jupiter, which also Sagittarius is in the South Node right now, still being released. So there may be a conflict of energies there as well. All right, let's see here. There's a lot of planets moving right now, whether going forward. I think Saturn and Jupiter, I don't know when it actually happens, but in the Mercury retrograde, so you can look that stuff up. And we have the new moon tomorrow. I don't know what time it is exactly offhand, but it's tomorrow at some point. All right, so the general energy of the day for Leo here for October 2021. Leo. What is the general energy for Leo? I'm getting a little crampy, actually, in my lower tummy. Leo. The Power Woman. Well, we just talked about the Empress being in the middle of Cancer's read. So we have the Power Woman there, and the Family Tree, which Cancer did get that one as their first card. And then you have Direction. So I was talking about the North and South nodes, so they may be affecting you more so. And then we have the Power Man. So that's very interesting here. I'm going to give you the two cards after the Power Man too, since the Power Woman got two cards. The bottom of the deck is the Twin Bridges here. The 38 is the Queen of Cups. I'm going to leave that over here. And then after the Power Man, which he looks more angry. She doesn't look angry. She's looking out the window with expectation regarding nature. This can literally be me looking out of my front window doing this reading for you and looking at, you know, what's coming, what direction, as I'm losing my voice. Needing to speak the truth with the 29 of being present, the gift of the moment, the 5 of the Hierophant, expansion, freedom, and change, the 2 of the coming together in human connection and direction, and then the 28 of the choice of path and the twin flames of the angry masculine. This is the wounded warrior, and he's coming up with the magnifying glass, needing to look at the details, right? Or magnify, use magnetic energy of the feminine here. The 44s, the grounding, integrating, and mastering of love, which was coming up as how the Cancer energy saw themselves. The 4 of Cups is this energy here. So needing to look closer at dreams, healing, stardom, or galactic energies here, which is the Tower. Epiphanies, sudden events regarding galactic energies, not just our world, but the universe. And the stars, and dreams, and healing. So it's very profound energy here, Leo. But definitely between a man and a woman. And when a man loves a woman was definitely coming up in the Twin Flame read yesterday and the day before, I think. I don't know if they're all going to make it here. The star might have to go over here. Okay, so let's see how this plays out, Leo. It looks very interesting. But remember, there's 2 women and 2 men in this deck, the Lenormand Reverie. The other one is the loving man and the loving woman. These are more the power players here, kind of like the Emperor and the Empress as opposed to the loving man and woman. It doesn't mean that they're not loving, but they're focused on their power plays here. And Cancer is being guided to go out more into nature. There's definitely love dealing with Cancer. So whether you have Cancer in your chart, you might have some dealings with Cancer as well. All right, let's see here. This is for Leo. As I cut the deck for October 2021. Leo. That was very smooth. Let's see what comes up. So you are the third sign to have this in the middle of your read. This is that 44 of the grounding, integrating, and mastering of the receiving of love. But it's also boredom and apathy, or it's seen that way, where it's really just time to ground and integrate the experience you've just been through. So let's say you were just depressed. Well, you're coming off the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. And the Three of Cups is all about celebration. Or was it reversed? And you were feeling unhappy, like partying too much, or being disconnected, or social disconnect here. And then dealing with the repercussions of coming together after a party, which can be a lot of energy that goes out. So maybe you're really tired after a party or socializing. And then you need time to just sit by yourself and ground in nature and allow love to be brought to you. Right? Because this is like that Three of Cups that you experienced of joy yesterday. And now you're just sitting back contemplating what you experienced, the people that you met there. Was it a good experience, a bad experience? You need time for your body to catch up to what you experienced. So again, you're the third, at least the third sign to have gotten that in this position, which is crazy. The challenge here is the Ace of Pentacles, which is an offer of time, money, and effort, or a new life, depending on whether it's in its negative or positive aspect. And the foundation for you is the Five of Cups, which Cancer got this as well. So Cancer had this one over here, I believe, and then this one was how they were seeing themselves. So not only did 3 signs get this, but there were at least 2 other signs that had it in their read. And now there's a few signs that have had both the Four and the Five of Cups. So this was, for Cancer, was reversed energy, which means getting over grief and sadness, regret, loss, the past, all that kind of stuff. So let's see how it plays out for you, which there's a lot of emotional energy here. And this is a Leo read, which is fire. The recent past is the Knight of Pentacles, the humble, loyal servant, coming in to offer time, money, and effort, or help. Or that could be a proposal of some kind as well. And that was coming up as a clarifier for Cancer over here, like 4 or 5 nights in a row with the Dark Knight came up. It was crazy for Cancer. There's a lot of offers coming in. And then we have the Hierophant crowning you, which is all about societal norms, marriage, Taurus, establishment, religion, the way of the old, the patriarchal energy, because these people are bowing down to one person. And then what's coming up for you is the Queen of Swords, speaking her truth. So she may be meditating, and again, this can reference me talking to you. I have a brick fireplace, which is always so funny, and I have like this size carpet in front of the fireplace. So it's so funny how the cards come up representing you. So that can be anything regarding an air sign type female energy who's speaking their truth. Maybe someone's home with their blankets, and you're seeing yourself, Leo, as the Ace of Swords, which is the truth, nothing but the truth, or perhaps the warrior with the power, right? The sword of truth. And then this is accentuating her, where this came up in, was this Cancer's read too? I guess it was. For Cancer, the Ace of Swords was here, and the King of Swords reversed was over here. It was the same kind of energy of the Ace of Swords coming into the King of Swords. His weapon is coming up in your read as the feminine swords and being that weapon. It's like saying you are her truth. And what's around this you, or how you're seen, how you see yourself, this is how others might see you, which is much more childish, right? We have the Page of Wands is that inspired energy, which was coming up in a very positive way in Cancer's reading as a proposal, perhaps. So that could be you as well. You're seeing yourself as the truth and perhaps the warrior, and others are seeing you more as this inspired young man, you know, who's going out into the world, whether it's romance or romancing some project that you want to get started. And then the block here for you is the family, the business, the community, the world, the money struggles or power struggles here may be a conflict for you right now. And then we have the final card is the Two of Cups, which we'll have to see which position that's in, but we have connection here. And this can reference marriage or partnership here, some kind of commitment. It doesn't have to be marriage. And we have so far Taurus. I don't know if I brought up the major arcanas in Cancer's read. It was a long read. Taurus, and that's it. So here you have Leo and Taurus, which is unusual, but they're both fixed signs, not wanting to change. The connection to this Two of Cups and what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Three of Cups. And we were just talking a bit about the Three of Cups from this card. So the Two of Cups going to Three of Cups over here, after we were already at the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups, going back to review this energy, like how did we get to this place? And going back to the beginning. And then what's left hanging in limbo is destiny, the Wheel of Fortune, a turn for the better. So let's see what's going on as far as the details about each energy. I am going to pull a few cards more just in case we need a little more clarifying of the main cards at the end of the read. And then I want to show you the bottom of the deck. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I like to get to an end point there. Okay, so the bottom of the deck here is the Star. Let's see what the backstory is here. So we have, here's the Knight of Cups coming in with love. And this was definitely coming up in Cancer's read. In this position here is what's coming up. And it was upright. The King of Cups in the read was reversed. So this could be a father and child who are not agreeing with each other. Maybe they want to offer love to someone that the King of Cups does not agree with. And he may be very Scroogey here. Okay? And then we have someone who's being guilted or shamed for feeling the way they do. And the need to meditate or pray or take a break and rest, covering their manhood here. You notice the orange, which is the sacral chakra, and the sword of truth, that is you. You know, thinking on it, meditating, praying, sleeping, connecting in 5D, that could be a twin energy, and then offering love in that connection here. To be present or be present to the gift of the moment or the gift that you are and that they are if you're connected. And the star energy here of healing and dreaming, of dreams come true, of the bird taking off to the stars. That can be Aquarius energy here too as well. All right, so, and this could be the gift of dreams coming true. Or your dream girl, you're literally dreaming of someone. So let's clarify all of this. Again, there's that confirmation of you with the sword across your lap. It's like you are your truth and no one's going to touch you without your permission. And here's the connection to the Queen of Swords. All right, and that could be an Aquarius energy. We have Taurus and Aquarius here, so you may be dealing with a Taurus Aquarian here. And then we have Libra over here, all for Leo. And are you the child? Because you have the Page of Wands over here, which doesn't have to be, but this can just be inspired energy. But you can be the younger person of this family or friend situation. They're all different signs. We have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands here. They're all different suits, so I don't even know if they're related. They can all be different families or different situations. There is a big family unit here, but this can represent the community or the world at large as well. And again, let's see what energy is coming up with this main energy. But it's like, how did we get to this emotional point? When we had all these big dreams over here, and it played out in a very sad way, and then all of a sudden going back to the 2. Remember the Ace was down here. So the Ace already happened, the offer of love, to start over with the 2 and get to the 3, which is this destined? Because maybe the beginning never happened before, which is why maybe the 1 happened in the past, but it never got to the 2 and the 3. It skipped right to the 4 and the 5, which is very depressing. and actually never got to discover what that love really was, which is now happening. All right, let's see what this all is now, Leo. For a fire reading, there's not much fire in your read. This is the only fire energy here. How people see you. Even you're not seeing yourself as fire. There's more sword and cup energy in this read. A lot of cup energy. All right, so why do we have the star and the underlying energy for Leo? And this is definitely about the man and the woman here. But they're not looking at each other. They're both looking the same direction. So it could be people with a common goal, but maybe they're not into each other so much as they are into their common goal. And why do we have the star here? This could be somebody with an ego. This could be an awakening or a bright idea, like being the star. But it looks more ego here with the Queen of Wands reversed. So this could be someone with a big ego. Maybe they are the star. They expect to be treated like a star. And again, we have Aquarius, Taurus, and then Libra energy over here. And look at this. So, and this also could be Pisces or Capricorn energy with the Hangman there. But look at the cards that are coming up describing this person. This person's world is upside down, and perhaps they've been rejected. Or this is someone who's totally spoiled and entitled. So this can be an awakening where someone's really struggling, feeling rejected, and their world is upside down, and they're really exhausted. Or they're completely egotistical and entitled, and perhaps in another world, right? Thinking that they deserve everything, right? It could be somebody having a spoiled temper tantrum, you know, demanding that they get their way. But it can be the opposite way too, where someone is vulnerable and shy and feeling rejected in another world, or feeling like their world's been turned upside down and they're exhausted. So those two different storylines can come up here. But there's very much Pisces energy here all along there, along with the Aquarian energy. So, in the recent past, why is the Knight of Pentacles there? So we have the Ace of Cups. There's that love that's been offered that was in this underlying energy, which was love. This is big love. And that was actually the title I just gave for Cancer, was that there is big love here being offered from the present moment, or perhaps from a place of scarcity in your perspective or this person's perspective, having no affection or a breakup or ex and dealing with them in a very uncomfortable situation. And there's that wanting to start over in love. But it's very uncomfortable with someone's not comfortable dealing with their emotions, or they're uncomfortable being stuck in a situation they don't want to be in, that they want to start over in love and dump all this out. But they may need to split this 8 into 4 and 4. You know, that could be a divorce. Okay? So somebody's offering love to the past, being in the gift of the moment, that is the love that was given in the past, but dealing with a lack of affection or a breakup, right? That's very uncomfortable with someone wanting to start over again, no longer wanting to feel sorry for themselves. And here is somebody moving on. And so this person's pissed or hurt and upset, okay? But this person's moving on. So that person can have Taurus in their chart. What else do we have there? Here in the foundation is the 5 of Cups. Somebody feeling very burdened. This is the Atlas energy of the weight of the world on their shoulders. Someone may be feeling like they are just burdened by all the activities they need to take care of, their responsibilities. This also can be feeling like they're carrying too much weight, or they work out too much. Maybe they're obsessed with it. This is the slave and the slave master. The Empress expecting somebody else to do all the work. And here's that energy of this person. This person feels like this person is the Empress expecting their way, which came up in the center of the Cancer read as well. So it could be a mother or a partner who is like expected to be treated like the high priestess or the queen, right? The queen bee, that she doesn't have to do anything but sit pretty and you have to do all the work. That's what's coming up. It's the slave and the slave driver. But she feels entitled. She doesn't feel like she's doing anything wrong. And this, I don't know if this is the sadness here, or this is the energy of wanting to start over again over here. And this is that feeling left out in the cold, right? Somebody's taking a fall. And this may have been, in the past, may have been the lovers out in the cold that, you know, that they would do, they were happy as long as they had each other. And now this has become a whole different thing. She's the queen, and this one's the slave. And this is then the queen falling from grace here. Or somebody took the fall. Or we're just in the fall, feeling left out in the cold, in exile. This can be also a boss with workers or people that they take care of, customers or patients. But it's getting too much for the Empress as well. So she doesn't have to be a bad person. Like I said, just like over here, there's two extremes here with the Empress. Either she takes all this responsibility and it's become very burdensome to take on these customers or patients or whatever they are. And if she keeps going like that, she may take a fall, or she may take the fall at work. So there's two extreme situations, one of the good Empress and one of the entitled Empress. And then we have the central energy of the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. And there is that energy of divorce, alternative belief systems, spirituality, breaking a contract, leaving a religion, leaving an establishment, leaving the patriarchy, right? This is someone who tells other people what to do. They're expected to bow down to them. So again, there's that energy of her expecting people to bow down to her, which is Taurus energy again. So that very may well be the situation here. And then here's the Knight of Cups, kind of at your service, but it looks like the Knight of Cups wants to offer their love to the Queen of Pentacles, which came up in the Cancer reading. So it's like this Knight of Cups is leaving behind this Taurus energy to go towards the Queen of Pentacles energy reversed. Could be vice versa too. If they're leaving behind some kind of commitment or alternative belief system to go towards the Queen of Pentacles reversed, or perhaps offer them help or friendship. But the Queen of Pentacles has the Tower reversed after her, and maybe she's been trying to avoid a disaster or dealing with the aftermath of sudden events, epiphanies, a sexual exchange here. And why is and may want to let go of what they've been holding on to fix things or fix the place up or to make amends. It looks like these two want to make amends with each other or make amends with the High Priestess, which is coming up as that Pisces energy, which there's Pisces all over this energy right here. And we have Scorpio here too. So Scorpio, Pisces. And then we have Leo. So why is the challenge the Ace of Pentacles? I feel like it's not really your story. It's like you're the storyteller. Look at that, which is like me talking to you right now. I do have Leo in my Venus, and my Uranus so my heart-based stuff is Leo, but that's it. That's the only fire I have. This is the challenge for you, is leading the way, offering time, money, and effort, or a new life, taking the lead with the good news, and perhaps getting attention is an issue for you, right? So if you're not a Sun Leo like me, that's always been an issue. I didn't like to be in the center of attention. And then there's the Queen of Cups reversed, which is wanting to bring in good news to someone who's sad or someone who's been down on their luck. But this also could be someone who's manipulative or over-emotional, which can be both. And then we have the Page of Wands reversed, which is coming up over here. So you're not actually upright over here. This is someone who's frustrated. Perhaps their energy's all over the place, or maybe they're sick or tired. And this is coming up as a relationship between the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands reversed. Like there's good news coming in, but there's no consolation thereof, right? So there's money coming in here, but maybe it doesn't matter because maybe the relationship isn't doing well. That's interesting too, because I know Pisces and Leo relationship. Maybe they're just not getting from each other what they want anymore. So Pisces and Leo are definitely coming up here, but you also have Aquarius, Taurus energy. So it could be two different lines of signs here along with Leo, if it is your relationship. So currently, is that Hierophant reversed? So why is that in your present moment? King of Swords. This is the person feeling defenseless to the energies coming in, but without an excuse. So if this King of Swords is this person on the bottom feeling defenseless, he doesn't care. He may feel defenseless, but he doesn't care. I don't need an excuse for who I am and my truth. If you don't like it, too bad. Or he could be the one here attacking this energy of the Taurus reverse or the Hierophant reverse, which is an alternative belief system. So he could be the one ganging up on the alternative belief system, but it feels like this is more of a group energy ganging up on him. And he's standing in his truth, dealing with the devil or temptation waving all the time, with the ball and chain or codependency here of Taurus. And we have Capricorn there too. Okay, and we have Libra here too. So this could be a Libra and Taurus as well, or Capricorn and Taurus, or any combination of those signs. And then again, we have Aquarius over there too. So you could be in a relationship, you could be a child of this relationship as well. And is this the truth, or is this a split or divide? And why is the Queen of Swords coming up here in the near future? The King of Cups reversed, which can be someone who's emotionally detached or has depression or alcohol issues, or it can be someone who's just over emotional or exaggerates, who loves to be the life of the party, but it's too much. But this is also conditions of love. And we have it with the Knight of Swords reversed. And that's someone who's either holding their tongue or lashing out and could be very abusive, right? So this is someone who's depressed or drunk. They could be very abusive here. And this Queen of Swords may be talking about that. And here we have that energy of being imprisoned or holding someone hostage. It's interesting too, because the King of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed could be a couple or siblings, and then this is their energy. Like this one's, she's frustrated or she's all over the place with her energy, and he's holding his tongue but wanting to abuse or being imprisoned by his own abusive thoughts. And here we have the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Swords. I mean, she could be in the reverse position where she's being really emotional and lashing out, which is she's just doing it to herself, imprisoning herself, or literally this is somebody else imprisoning her, or her words are imprisoning him. What's next? And there's Leo coming up. This is heartbreak, separation, disappointment, and Leo trying to tame their inner beast here. Because Leo could be spinning their wheels about this energy here, over here, and trying to not lash out, to not say anything. Why is the Ace of Swords you? Why do you see yourself that way? You're seeing yourself as this loyal, humble servant, I'm at your service. Regarding the family, a dysfunctional family, or a family who's experienced loss. This could be family, community, or a business, or the world at large, who's spending a lot. This could be a big purchase and somebody wants to contribute to the big purchase. Or this could be a loss of money, or the need to spend too much, or buying a house perhaps. This person's offering help or perhaps wanting to be included here. And the Emperor's here. This is very interesting because in Cancer's read, the Emperor and the Empress came up together here with the family between. So this Knight of Pentacles could be an Empress energy here. She is upright here. So she could be this one. She might be feeling left out in the cold, or perhaps tossed aside, or like she was thrown out to the wolves. And she's coming back offering help to the Emperor with his dysfunctional family, business, or community, and he may be confused as to why she's coming back after the way he treated her. That could be as well. And then here's the Emperor with his truth. So that you're coming up as the Emperor here, presenting the truth. And here's Aquarius energy again, not heeding the call. So the Emperor is presenting the truth. And this could represent the same energy here of the Ten of Pentacles reversed, right? With dysfunction or loss. This is somebody not making a decision or made a bad call or not making calls, not heeding the call to action, not making an announcement, choking on their words. Perhaps they spoke too soon. This is someone who needs to swallow their pride. And here is that frustration or feeling forced upon them. Here is the truth coming into this energy, feeling like it's being forced down their throat. And there's that Page of Pentacles reversed. And this is somebody in need of help, money or opportunity, or a missed opportunity here. And again, this person could be someone outside of you. This can be your inner child as the Emperor, but this also can represent the Page of Pentacles reversed here, needing help, not like the Emperor's forceful truth down their throat. Or this is an opportunist who needs to humble themselves. And here is the one humbling themselves to the family. This could be expectations of a family patriarchal position, right? Expecting the children to humble themselves or kiss the family's feet or contribute when the family is struggling. Everybody's to contribute to the whole. And this one refuses. No. Right? Because this could be this patriarchy where this is the Emperor and they expect everyone to bow down and kiss their feet. Or is that the Empress? So it could be either one of them. But it's coming up as a masculine energy there. And this can be a child after the Empress refused. Or this can be the Empress returning in this position, but there's also this other Page of Pentacles reversed who's refusing. They're not going to humble themselves or kiss their feet just because they're in the Emperor position. Very interesting. And why is the Page of Wands? As other people see you or what's around you right now? Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Okay, so the Page of Wands feels like they're out of options or they have no options. And there's that Leo energy coming up. So it definitely could be you. Regarding children, very loving children or fond memories of children or a relationship. This could be a soulmate or a past life connection here. And feeling like you have no options. Or maybe you chose a path here, but you can't implement it right now. But there's this because of children that you have to take care of. Or this implementation you want to make is of a big soulmate that the family doesn't agree with. And there's a lot of negative back and forth here or heated exchange with the justice system perhaps, or perhaps a Libra or in a divorce. And this has to do with the children. There could be, court regarding custody issues. So the block here for you is, and you could be one of the children here of a divorce, which is obviously frustrating. One of them may be fine and helping out with the Emperor, and this one may be siding with the mother. The Ten of Pentacles is the block for you, Leo. Maybe you don't know what it means to have peace, because this chaos here of the Ten of Pentacles reversed is coming up as finding peace. that the family just wants peace. But the Emperor's in control. You can't have peace if only one person's in control. There's peace regarding the kind of work that they do, or being able to have enough time to do their work, not needing to work like a dog, being a slave here, right? Being able to be aligned and get your ducks in a row, have time to be organized, and finding peace. And this could be also spending money, putting a lot of money into the family or the business in order to make it more efficient. Maybe because it's been failing and the need to put more money into it, and the Emperor speaking his truth about this, but it's falling on deaf ears over here. But the Knight of Pentacles is offering help, which can be an Aquarius or Pisces energy or an Earth energy. But there's no affection associated with that, but there is love from the past and wanting to start over again. Regarding this marriage, divorce, Taurus energy, the business, the religion, whatever it is for you. I mean, you could just be, you don't have to be the Emperor here. You could actually be someone in this family. Although you're seeing yourself as this truth here, which is coming from the Emperor. But I also feel like it's coming from here, from the Empress. So why do we have the Two of Cups here at the end? The family here that is a block for you, or the business, the community, the world, dysfunction, or financial issues. This depletion of time, money, and effort is in order to find peace and a peaceful working atmosphere, perhaps, or creativity. But there's dealing with a lack of patience or losing patience. And the never-ending story, like people clinging, the fallen angel, Sag reversed, Scorpio reversed, and an inequitable relationship here. And this is regarding the kids and the Queen of Swords reversed. So she's coming up as reversed right here. So she's either deeply scorned and hurt, or she's abusive, which comes from the same place anyway. But this could be someone who's challenged by taking care of the kids, who are really happy kids, or getting the sun and being on vacation and not talking to anybody here. So we're going to put her back, see if she comes up again. She's like the Ten of Pentacles reversed between the happy family and the happy kids, right? He sees himself as the happy family, and this one sees themselves as the happy kids, which can be the Emperor and the Empress. And then between is the Queen of Swords. That could be a third party, but I'm not really getting three cards. We do have the Three of Cups over here. So if there is a third party, it's never been an actual affair, but there could be an emotional affair. And there's the King of Pentacles reversed. So why do we have the Two of Cups here for Leo? This is brokenness, the warpath. It is upright. This also could be somebody just with Cancer in their chart, or somebody's been dealing with Cancer. And that may have been very costly. And this is the implementation of, making a plan as far as how to invest money. This also can be a man who's more earth and a woman who's more water or Cancer energy here. But it is a partnership. It is a deep connection. And then we have the Three of Cups reversed. So again, there could be a third party here. And we have the Magician, which is insecurity, manipulation, not feeling like they have the tools to manifest regarding a third party, or because of social distancing, or some people who are partying too much, spending too much money, or antisocial behavior. And this could be really evil antisocial behavior with the Magician reversed. But it can be, codependencies, drinking too much, drugs, whatever it is, depression, and then feeling sorry for themselves, insecurities, not having the tools to manifest what they want. But then here is the Wheel of Fortune. And there's depression here. This is grief. So this is upright. So this is again slave labor. Either the Empress is expected to slave, or she's the slave driver to the one who feels enslaved. And then we have Pisces energy, or the Queen of Wands reversed over here, perhaps with Aquarius. And there's Capricorn or Pisces energy here too. And this could be two people. This could be a mother and a child. It could even be 3 or 4 people. But being present there to the Star card, I don't think that's come up yet. So I don't know if that's depression or not. But depression is definitely coming up with the grieving card here. So the Wheel of Fortune's coming up with grieving. This can be somebody with dementia, Alzheimer's. It could be grieving a parent's loss, the need to come out after over-isolating. And this is about where the worst is over of the pain, and now it's time for the bliss of destiny. And there's Virgo reversed and Libra upright here. And someone may feel sad about how someone else experienced this relationship that never happened, and dealing with the worst over now, and it's time for destiny. It is upright, the wheel's upright. It's time, it's go time. Time to rise above and come out. Come out wherever you are is what I'm getting. And this is synchronicities, lots of options, choices, whatever you want is yours is what I'm getting. Whatever you want. There's new information that's exposed regarding the Queen of Swords reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed, and the Sovereign reversed, which can be a partner, relative, or a child who's dependent on the King of Pentacles reversed. But this also could be 2 people who've lost a lot of money or making a huge purchase. But we're dealing with the Queen of Swords right here, who brought cutting information in, whether it's exposing fully here what's going on over here, or this is someone who's being exposed. The Queen of Swords is being exposed, or exposing these two, or a third-party situation here. But it's all destined, but it's getting exposed in order for the happy ending to happen. Happy family, happy ending, a culmination of emotional fulfillment. But that may mean that someone has to sacrifice something, or sacrifice their independence, right? No longer single and doing whatever they want. If they want this complete fulfillment, then they need to sacrifice their independence in order to be part of the family unit. And then there's the Knight of Wands, who may not be willing to do that. Perhaps surrendering and coming clean about something that they did. Coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the actor space, which can be a Leo or Sagittarius here. Can be Aries too, I suppose. But this is the surrender of someone falling off the horse or falling from grace in a losing battle. In a losing battle, or ending the conflict in order to achieve their dreams, their dream girl, their healing. This can be Aquarius as well. This can be someone who's facing their fears of stardom, of being seen, and dealing with we have the new moon tomorrow, but this is about the full moon here. And this is about the nighttime. Facing the fears at night. Maybe some people are afraid at night. I know people who are afraid to be by themselves in their house at night. That could be coming up, like not wanting to divorce because you're scared to be in a house by yourself, which has definitely come up recently. And then here we have somebody withholding time, money, and effort, playing hardball. Dealing with nightmares or not sleeping, suffering in silence, and negative self-talk or rumors, and just mean energy in the home or with the kids. And then there's the King of Wands upright, the man of passion, perhaps having issues with the home and the business, or wanting to move and perhaps make his home his business, but in a move as well. Or ending a marriage. This could be ending a marriage that's tied to a business as well. So yeah, it's very complicated, Leo. But you are in your truth. You're demanding truth, or you're in your truth, or you're being The truth is being put in your face. Like, this may not be you holding the truth. This may be the Empress putting the truth in your face as the Knight of Pentacles, offering help and you refusing it because of ego. So it just depends. Let's see what the other cards say real quick. I'm already over my time, but I guess the energies are meant to be that way today. There's definitely two power people, the Emperor and the Empress, that we're dealing with over here, you and them, and having different ways of looking at things. He's coming up, the Emperor's coming up as the star who needs the details, and the Empress is coming up as the, you know, nature, nurture, the family tree, and offers direction. And then he takes care of the details and the stardom, or the dreams coming true, right? The money maker. All right, so what does Romance Angels have to say for Leo? I keep not wanting to say Leo. There's so much not fire in this read, but we have Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others, which I think Taurus had this as well. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And wedding, the situation involves marriage. All right, so whether you're working on your marriage or you're leaving one situation to go into a new one, it's telling you to flirt and stay optimistic about your love life. And there is marriage involved. But pay attention to the red flags that the signs are cautioning you. And just trust. Trust is next, okay? The bottom of the deck is separation, okay? So whether you're separating to go into a new relationship or separating in order to find your relationship again, it's calling you to release your ex. Time to clear your energy has come, whether it's your ex or just energies you haven't let go of, in order to have a separation. So time apart from your partner's on the horizon. And they're saying it's time to flirt. So you may have left a relationship already, and it may be time for you to now go on to something new. And let's see here. Or you're working on a current relationship, like to start over again. And that may be separating. Maybe you have to make a compromise by separating from something that won't work for both of you. It just concerns me that the cards up there, they're not facing each other at all. They're just facing the same direction. But there is the Two of Cups here. Okay. Leo, 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 Leo. 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 All right, we have two cards here, individuality, and that's the 11 of Justice, and then music, which is 32, which is the journey as well. The journey of music, or that's music to your ears, and then the justice of truth and balance of being the individual, right, as being one of the whole, but not having to compromise your truth to be one of the whole. All right, that's very important to say. The bottom of the deck is completion. There is a cycle that is completed here. This is going away. The love partnership that is completed. There's that 26 of the Page of Wands, and the 9 is the Hermit. So there is completion in a love partnership, so there may be a separation here. And again, music and individuality. And you notice the two cards that came out for you are orange. It's all about the sacral chakra. There's sexuality and creativity here. If someone doesn't allow you to be your true self, it's saying, you may need to go into something new. So let's see what the Kipper deck has for you as well. This is for Leo. Either you standing in your truth or you're having the truth put in your face by somebody else. And you're looking at them like, you give them the side look. It's really funny. The cards crack me up. You have sudden wealth here of unexpected income. And there's a gift at the bottom. Well, that's very clear. All right, so sudden wealth doesn't have to be money though, but there is unexpected income here. But there's also despair regarding the occupation and perhaps a new path. So maybe you're in a relationship that just came into a lot of money, which is a relationship you need to leave, which would be, you know, that very difficult decision, right? Because you're used to you're suddenly got everything you've worked for all your life, and you need to walk away from it because it's not serving you. You're not allowed to do or be who you truly are. And there may be a new path for you regarding the mature woman here. Or we have the mature woman and the official person, right? This could be parents of a man who's thinking about somebody else. And they're going out on their own. It's definitely like you may have come into a lot, and now you may need to give a lot of that away in order to get what you really want. All right, so here's the gift from the man that's come in. So you may have received an inheritance or a gift from the boss. And now you need, there's a problem here regarding that situation here. All right, so it's difficult decisions here regarding a partnership. Perhaps a marriage or divorce or religion, establishment, whatever it is, breaking contracts and the truth being served. This could be somebody being served with divorce papers. And yeah. So I hope that was helpful. I mean, it can be a very positive energy. I'm not getting like as a totally negative read at all, but there are some negative players here because she's reversed, either really hurt or scorned or abusive. And then the Hierophant's reversed as well. And yeah, but the Knight of Pentacles was upright. The Emperor and the Empress are upright, but they're not like the primary players because they're secondary cards. You're the primary player. People are seeing you as the Page of Wands, but frustrated regarding the Queen of Cups. Right? So they can be your parents too. The Emperor and the Empress could be your parents, and maybe this is you and your partner, or you and a sibling or friend are struggling with the family perhaps. Maybe you don't have the same views as the family. Okay. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, and get your nature. And yeah, hang in there. The energies are kind of tough this month, but it's all good. So change your perspective, raise your vibration, and rise and be loved, guys. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.